we're going to Washington, D.C. We're going to go to the White House Correspondents Association dinner. It's funny, Rachel and I were talking about it earlier. You spend your first couple of years in Washington trying to go to this dinner, and then you spend 20 years trying to avoid going to this dinner. But because Donald Trump refused to ever go to this dinner, and he's going, it's going to be a wonderful return to the scene of the crime, where President Trump goes. He gets to roast the media gets to roast him, although they've got this mentalist instead of a comedian. None of their comedians are ever funny. So the real act will be Donald Trump talking to the media. Needless to say, the media is big mad about it. Watch.
I will not go this year. I am not going to go this year because I won't grace him with my presence.
Having Donald Trump speak at the White House Correspondents Dinner, where the free press is honored, is like having a cannibal host a vegan event.
Yeah. This is why this Saturday I will again not be. But for reasons that are not clear to me, many others will.
So this is a special freedom of the press and freedom of speech caucus.
What's it say?
There are a bunch of us that are going to be wearing these. These are from the Reporters Committee for the Free Press.
President Donald Trump absolutely, positively cannot withstand anyone making fun of him. And so he has not gone to the Correspondents' Dinner ever since he has been president, ever. Except now this year, he says he's going. And it is, shall we say, awkward that this president will attend an event that is supposed to honor and celebrate the free press in this country.
Awkward.
On the issues that matter. This was actually back. Remember when President Obama was there, Donald Trump, citizen, came to that dinner, and part of Obama's joke was that imagine if Donald Trump was in the White House, and they had a big thing that they put up there that showed, you know, a White House done up like a casino, said Trump White House. And, you know, little did we know that just years later, he would actually be president. And now he's the president speaking at the Correspondents' Dinner.
A lot of people credit that moment at the White House Correspondents' Dinner where Obama, you know, tried to mock him and say you could never be president as the moment that he actually made the firm decision that he was actually going to run, that is the moment where he was like, okay, watch me. It's ironic, you guys. You see the press freaking out about President Trump and freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Nobody has been more accessible.
Exactly. Look
at how much more accessible President Trump is than any other president. This is from the New York Post headline. It says Trump nears 500. It's just in 1 year. That's more than one a day. 500 press interactions in his second term, blowing past Biden, the data shows. So it's just unbelievable.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.